Welcome to another episode of Beauty Not from my car. So I'm doing this from my bedroom today because I didn't want to go and sit out in a hot car. I just didn't feel like it today, and you know what? That's okay. Okay? I didn't feel like it, and I'm sure that you guys don't really care. Today I'm going to talk about my #1 holy grail favorite foundation pretty much ever, and it's It Cosmetics CC Cream, but there's a twist because they just came out with a new formula that I love even more than the original one, and it's this oil-free matte version. I have it on. Enough of me talking, I'm just gonna put it on for you and tell you my review. And their original CC Cream has been my holy grail product, and it's something that I've recommended to so many people. I have so many people that regularly buy it now because that I either like gave them a sample of it or I was just like, you have to try it, it's so good. What I love about the original one is that it makes my skin look really nice, but it also just has such a high SPF. It's so great for a foundation type product to have such a high SPF without making you look greasy or gross. So I typically buy the light shade in the original CC Cream, but lately I've kind of felt like it's a little bit dark for me. I guess I've really been staying out of the sun. So I found that the best way to get a good match for my skin tone is to mix the fair and the light. So that's what I've been doing. Here's the fair, here's the light. It's super thick. See, the shade color isn't like too off, but I've just found that if I mix them together, it makes like a better shade for my skin type, my skin tone, my skin color. Just makes it perfect. All right, so I usually just dot it onto my skin. Beauty blender. I like this because it's not like incredibly thick, but it's not like so light that it doesn't really cover anything, because I need a little bit of coverage. And that is my skin with just the It Cosmetics on. You can still see my freckles, and but it's evened out a lot of the redness in my skin, and it doesn't. It says it's matte, and it is matte, but it's not like so matte that my face looks fake, or I don't really know what the word is, but like so matte that it just looks unnatural. And then something that I really like is that as the day goes on, it doesn't feel greasy whatsoever, and it doesn't feel like I have something on my skin. I've tried a lot of matte foundations recently that kind of just like felt like it just sat on my skin all day and like I could just scrape it off, whereas this kind of just like blends in and then it sets and you don't have to worry about it. So then I'm just gonna do the rest of my makeup routine. So I have like half of my makeup on, but something else I wanted to show you guys today, some of the newer Nars Orgasm products. The first one is the classic Nars Orgasm blush. This one, I'm sure you guys all know, is famous for working for every skin tone. Is their new illuminating loose powder, and when you first look at it, I'm gonna try not to spill it, it looks really dark. It's a highlighter, but it looks so dark, especially for like my skin tone, which I was kind of afraid that it was gonna look like blush, and then if I put it on like where highlighter is supposed to go, it was gonna look funky. So I just take the lid and then I just get a teensy bit on my brush. See, it just added just the slightest bit of highlight. You see? It's not too dark, it actually like blends in really well, and I think it gives me like a really pretty natural glow. And then the very last product from the new Nars Orgasm Collection is their lip balm, and this might be my favorite product just because it's such a pretty color and it's very sheer. It gives your lips the tiniest hint of color, and it's very glossy and it feels really good. So that's all for this episode. Let me know if you've tried any of these products. I would love to know. Also, if there are any products that you want me to try, recommend it in the comments, and I'll see you next time.